welcome back. This is Tim at jnlminiatures.com. Today I'm going to be working on the tongue and on the chaos mutation of this chaos warrior. I've decided to go with a red to a yellow tongue just to make it stand out. First thing I do is paint the red all the way through to the very end. This will give it a base coat from the primer and make the other colors stand out just a little bit more. Using the black, it makes all the colors, the black primer makes all the colors look a little bit darker. So by going through and painting them consistently lighter, it'll make them look brighter. And that right there, that's all the red I'm going to need. Now I'm going to go through, put an orange in. Set this down, I'm going to grab a different orange. Sometimes mixing an orange doesn't look as good as the orange that they have. I like the Vallejo paints, they're very nice. Easy to use once you get used to them. Okay, now for the tongue, I'm just going to take and go through, bring the orange back, not quite all the way to the end of the red, because I don't want to cover up the red. But this tongue, I want to be more of a yellow when it gets down to the very tip. So working my way around, make sure this thing stands out. Especially with the purple, the yellows and oranges, it makes the purples look brighter. The purples make the yellow and the oranges look brighter. Now all I'm doing is just taking the yellow and just running it right down along the edges of the orange and the red. So when I get finished, I want a yellow tip on this thing. You can see how that yellow tongue with the red and the orange really stands out now. I've decided on the mutation. I'm going to take and go with a green. I'm a big fan of Nurgle, but since this is going to be a Slanesh, I'm just going to do it in a green so it makes everything else look brighter. Pretty sure the Chaos Gods aren't worried about color schemes when it comes to mutating little humans out. Be careful when you're painting, get up into the corners and everything else, but don't touch your armor and your cloak, and all the time you spent painting it will be wasted. Like I said, I like to get right up into the cracks and crevices. I like to make everything painted. I've got a lot of friends and stuff like that like to look at my miniatures, and so I like to have everything painted. I don't like it if they say, hey, you know, you missed a spot. They only say that if they're joking. At least I hope so. I spend a lot of time on miniatures. This is what I do in my spare time. This green is kind of a goblin green. It's one of the Vallejo colors. I can't remember. I think it's like sick green is what Vallejo calls it. But it looks really good. It's a good color. You can see right there that there's not much room. That horn comes over and the head and all that. Right where that hand is. Just gotta get up there, take your time with it. And then you want to take and let this thing set. Usually takes a couple minutes for the Vallejo to set up and dry. But it's definitely well worth the wait instead of trying to push the paint around and having it just smear. especially on a piece like this. So this is the main color green. You can see that now with the tongue and everything else. That's basically what I'm looking at doing. It'll get a lot brighter when I add the other colors to it. But for now I'm going to let it dry, and then we'll finish that up. And then I should have one more for the cape, the top of the cape, and the skulls. Maybe put a little bit of brass pieces on there. If you have any questions on any of the videos, please get a hold of me at www.jlminiatures.com. I'd be more than willing to help you out on painting projects. We sell miniatures. We ship worldwide if needed. If you would, let me know what we can do for you. Appreciate it. Thank you.